beef we buy. It's a little higher bit of beef.
What's up, it's Luis from America's Best Restaurants, and we travel the country coast to coast to find the places where you need to eat at on a weekly basis. And today we are in Uniontown, Pennsylvania at a restaurant called DiMarco's Bistro and Cantina. And we're gonna get to talk to Jared and Chris, and we're gonna get to see some incredible items like their giant Philly cheese, plus a few of the things that are gonna make your mouth water. Look, I know you're hungry because you're watching this, so why don't you come with me? Let's go check it out. So now we are inside DiMarco's Bistro and Cantina. And before we move forward, you gotta make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share. There is a significant amount of items here on the bar. Yes, we're actually on the bar. We're gonna talk about that. So you need to let me know which ones you are going to get when you come here. And with that said, I have the owners here. I have Jared and I have Chris. So guys, we really appreciate you guys welcoming us in here. This has been an amazing experience. Amazing experience. Now, you were very adamant about bringing this item. This is a monster. Okay. What? I just want you guys to see this. What? Look, I mean, look at this thing. What is this?
That's the Philly cheesesteak and only half of it at that. So about 14 ounces of Italian loaf, some steak, some cheese, some peppers and onions.
Why did you guys decide to take a whole friggin' loaf and make it into a sandwich?
Why not?
It's a good answer.
Right.
Who actually eats all that?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Not it.
Yeah, I'm not eating all of it. Maybe two settings, but
Barely.
there's people that put it down. No doubt, 100%.
Weekly.
Has this
With
always...
French fries.
What?
Or tater tots.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, have you guys always had it in that monster loaf?
Yeah. That bread's been here from the beginning. Yes.
You could bake it here?
We get it. It comes in par baked. We finish it off here.
Okay.
You can get a chicken sandwich on that bread. You can get an Italian hoagie on that bread. You can get a number of things on that bread.
That's really good. It's really good. That bread is amazing.
Home run.
It's amazing. But I'm still having a tough time believing that somebody actually eats all that with fries in one sitting.
No doubt.
Do they order a pillow after the fact?
I don't ask what they do afterwards.
No? Now, I know you guys are big with local. And Chris, you're drinking a local beer, right?
I am.
So talk to me about that beer. Why that specific one?
It's just some Helltown out of Mount Pleasant, PA, a little bit down the road, and just picked up on it at some point in time back in the day because I thought they had a cool can. Hear about it on the radio. They support a children's hospital, a couple other things, and seems like a good one, and their beer is pretty good.
Love it. Now you guys, I know Jared, you were big, like you were telling me, we get this from here and this from here. You guys are big on local.
We do. We buy a lot of local things from different places, not just right inside Uniontown, but also just out in Pennsylvania. Just our wine list alone, everything is from Pennsylvania wineries. Okay. And Black Dog Winery, Allegro Winery, Shade Mountain, Christian Clay is right here in our backyard and up in the mountains. And there's a ton of good wine. Everybody likes, oh, you gotta go to California to get wine. You gotta go out, you know. Right. There is a ton of good wineries right here in PA. You know, Woody Lodge is another one we carry. We do carry one or two wines from a distributor. She's local. Her family owns an Italian winery in Italy, and you know we do carry a few of her wines too as well. And it's nice to be able to bring those things in and show people what's actually in Pennsylvania. You don't have to go outside of here to find good things. We also carry all our desserts are made by the Goody Girls, which is a local bakery about 100 yards away from us, right down the street.
That's cool.
And we do buy our local bread. Another local bread we buy is from Emma's Bakery, is for our lunch hoagies and different things. So we try to give the local stuff everywhere we can, you know, where we can find it.
That's great.
Yep.
That's great. Supporting local, and I also like what you said that company supports like children's hospitals. That's just really cool. That the fact that you know that a portion of what you buy, that some of those proceeds go to to helping local and helping charities, which is really, really great.
Nothing wrong with keeping it local.
There you go. I love it. Love it. Now, this one you told me, it's like, we gotta talk about this one right here.
Yeah.
So talk to me. What do we got?
That's our seasonal salad.
Okay.
Summer salad now, but it comes with a 8 to 10 ounce chicken breast, topped with all fresh fruits. You've got blackberries, strawberries, mandarin oranges right now in the summer. We put candied walnuts on there and craisins. So it's got a nice summery feel, fresh fruit, vegetables, grilled chicken. You can have it blackened, however you prefer, but it's one of our bigger sellers. That's basically our chicken salad, on steroids a little bit, hooked up with some nice summer features.
It's great, nice and fresh, and you change it every so often, right?
We change it with the fruit. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's seasonal.
Okay.
Yep.
Very, very cool. Now, what do we got here?
So bruschetta pizza.
Okay, so let me try this, but I wanted to ask, tell me about how you guys came to own this restaurant. Like, what is your origin story? Tell me a little bit about that.
We both grew up in high school working at a local restaurant called the Coal Baron. And we worked there through high school, through college, became good friends, and then we ended up working at the same steel company, Nelson Steel.
So we were spending a lot of time together.
Okay.
Couldn't get away from each other.
Really plotting ideas, I guess you could say. Ambition through the roof.
And this place came across our desk or radar, that was for sale, and we were kind of bored. We were just trying to figure out what to do.
And then we ended up sitting at a table signing a bunch of papers and found ourselves owning a restaurant at about 25 years old.
Now,
the rest is history.
We thought we knew what we were doing.
Yeah.
But you guys worked at another restaurant before, right?
Yeah.
But you're not originally from the restaurant industry.
That's about as original as you can get. I started, I was 19 when I started.
I wasn't even 16 yet because I couldn't valet park because they had valet parking. So I was probably 15 when I started there. And then just, stuck with us.
Here we are, 14 years in, give or take.
So let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you a little bit of a hard question, but what was a big revelation or a big lesson you learned by jumping with both feet into the restaurant industry? I feel like you got a bunch of stories.
Oh man.
I feel like both of you guys have a bunch of stories.
I mean, we were young. I feel like at some point people probably took advantage of things because we were young. That was a different time, and we have come a long way since all that. It's different now,
It was trial by fire.
Yeah.
It was trial by fire.
Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I think we'll best leave it at that. We talked earlier, yeah, it's been a roller coaster.
So there you go.
We'll leave it there.
You sound like a politician. It's like, my name is Chris and I approve this message. Right.
I mean, it's nobody, everybody says, oh, you own a bar, we should own a bar. Everybody has that, oh, you should own a bar, because that whole thing. I wish we should write a book about, oh, so you want to own a bar.
Yeah.
I tell you all the reasons why you shouldn't want to own a bar.
Right.
Just the whole, I mean, it's not the glamorous thing that everybody thinks, you're walking around rolling in it or whatever.
It's a grind.
It's a grind.
I can imagine. I mean, I just seen just today a little bit behind the scenes of the operation. It can be a little chaotic.
There's a reason why we like washing dishes.
There you go. Now, Jerry, you were telling me about this. Tell me.
So this dish actually is from the Coal Baron. This is one of my favorites from when I worked there. I don't know, you probably ate
it's
too.
It's
it was
solid.
Something that they made all the time for us to eat when we were hungry. And it's pork medallions with sauteed apples. This is not the exact recipe, but it's as close as we could get. We didn't know it. We couldn't get it. It's pork medallions breaded, hand breaded, and then we do sauteed apples on top and brown sugar, apple pucker, and it makes a nice glaze. I mean, it's delicious. It's sort of like dinner and dessert in one dish.
It's really good.
Wow. It's great. If you got a sweet tooth and you want dinner but you don't want to eat dessert, this is kind of it's excellent though. I love
really
it.
good.
I think it's great. Yeah.
I've never seen this dish before. It's really, really good. Really good. Wow. I love it. Now, tell me what's your favorite thing about this restaurant? I know it's a tough question.
Yeah, I mean, I guess just go ahead, fire it up. Yeah, just everything.
I don't know, it's successful, but just how far it's grown. Okay, what it's turned into.
The journey.
Yeah. That's probably the best way to put it.
There you go.
There it is.
The journey. Love it. Love it.
Yep.
Now, steak. You told me about the steak. Matter of fact, folks, Austin claimed the steak. He said, I'm claiming it. So Austin, this is for you, but I got to try it, right? So let me just move this here.
We probably are best known for the steak. If there was anything, that would probably be the one.
Okay, so tell me about the steak.
We buy, all our beef, choice beef, we buy it's a little higher bit of beef. We cut them fresh from the loin. They're all hand cut. In fact, our steak night on Wednesdays, you can come in here and get it by the ounce. So you can get, we have people come in and get 12 ounces. We have people come in and get 40 ounces. It turns into a roast, but
we've seen them all.
Seen them all. They have come in here and get a huge steak.
So you can get it by the ounce?
You can. On Wednesdays, we do it by the ounce. Yeah.
What made you guys do that? Because I've never seen that before.
That was an old thing from the old owners. They started it 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's probably 20 years in Uniontown. We've been rolling with it. People come in.
Yeah.
They want a 50 ounce well done in 20 minutes.
Get your cam share.
We'll see what we can do for you.
Good luck on that.
We'll see what we can do for you.
Yeah.
That's really good. I love the char on it too. It's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. So Austin, you're gonna enjoy it. I'll tell you that right now. Now, one dish you said, I'm gonna split it with you. This guy right here, that's not in the frame yet, but I'm about to put it in the frame. So here we go. Talk to me about this one.
That's our wasabi tuna. It's ahi tuna steak, 8 ounces. It's cooked. It's black. I don't want to say blackened. It's cooked in a wasabi powder, and then it's topped with a sweet chili sauce, sort of the rice, and then with the Asian veg. It's a good go-to. I love it. It's one of my favorites here.
This is really good.
Yeah, it's different too. It has a little bit different flavor, different things to it. The wasabi gives it something extra.
I didn't think I was gonna find this here. This is really good, man.
That's one of our, and the tuna has been here for a while actually. That tuna dish has been on the menu.
Wow.
I think we put that on the menu. Yeah.
That was us.
Yeah.
What made you want to add this to the menu?
Between he and I, we travel a lot. We go a lot of places. We see different things. We don't necessarily bring it back exactly the way we saw it, but we, throw our own spin on it. Different things. How can we do it? We obviously don't know the recipe anytime we have it somewhere else.
Sure.
Out of town. We, when we're traveling.
It's easy to find dishes and get creative.
Yeah.
I love it. That's phenomenal. Now, this right here, the salmon. So let me see that dish here real quick. You mentioned this. You're a big fan of this one, right?
I am too.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do blackened salmon, and that's been a home run since the beginning.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. That's one of our best-selling salads all year round.
Okay, so now let's talk about what Chris has in front of him. So Chris, talk to me about this. What do we got here?
We started bringing in all the different wines, so we felt like we needed something to pair up with it. We got, a giant pretzel, a bunch of meat, some cheese, a couple peppers, some olives. Everything you really need. So
well, dig in.
let's cut into it, huh?
Do it caveman style with your hands.
All right,
it's all good.
Fair enough.
Our take on our charcuterie.
You want some of that? Yeah.
Let's try this. That's awesome. Can't go wrong with a pretzel, right?
Can't go wrong with peppers.
There you go.
Starving.
It's all good. Chris, you're starving. There you go. Now you're being fed. The dish that's right next to Chris, I was not expecting to find either at this restaurant. So I'm gonna go ahead and trade you. There we go. Okay, so tell me what we have here, because this looks like you need a pillow afterwards. All right?
That's our take on General Tso's.
Okay.
So we, both like, Chinese food at some
Wow, I
point.
love this stuff.
We wanted to do our own take on it, so we came up with this. This has been on our menu for probably over 10 years now as, as our ownership. It's been popular. It really, we sell a ton of General Tso's here. We really do.
I would put our General Tso's up against General Tso himself.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Calling you out, General Tso.
All right.
It's over.
It might be over for you.
This is
couple more years, General DeMarco.
There it is.
There you go. It's good. The rice is really good too, which is easy to mess up. Good sauce. It's got a little kick to it, but it's not overpowering. This is really good. Really good.
We sell a lot of this for like catering events, like parties, weddings. People have parties here, or you know, if they get a tray of this to take with them. It's easy to make. It holds very well for a long period of time. Yeah, a chafer, a hotel pan. It's a good one.
Well, you know, one thing that I actually like about your restaurant is when I walked in, I love the inside look with all the wood and everything. It just looks really cool. But then you have different sections of the restaurant that have different vibes. So you have the bar, totally different vibe. Then you have the upstairs, completely different vibe, right? And then you have the cigar lounge in the basement, which they did an exception for us, so I appreciate it because you don't allow food down here, right?
Right.
But the cigar bar or the cigar lounge downstairs is awesome. It's phenomenal. I mean, it's just a totally different vibe. You can just come in and kind of chill out, you know, hang out with your friends, do the cigars, do a couple drinks, and just keep a cool little vibe. Plus, then you also have the patio. And in the patio, I've seen an incredible thing, and that's the mural of you guys. That mural is awesome. Can you talk a little bit about that?
It was a long time coming. We'd been rolling with those characters since the beginning almost, and it came together for us, and it's pretty amazing what she was able to do. What she was able to do with her free hands is unbelievable.
We had those characters, like he said, for a long time. We had her kind of spruce them up to make them our, you know, where we are today. And, you know, then she ended up drawing the inside DeMarco's, and there's a lot of little, what do they call them?
Like
Easter eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you know, inside there that kind of like are for us, and that we know they're there. Certain things you can find. You know, there's glassware that say the Colbert on it. You know, things from our past, and you know, it was a lot of hard work on her end. I mean, she did a really good job.
No, I love it. I mean, you guys have a lot of different things. You even prepared some drinks that we had upstairs. There's so many different things for everybody here. I mean, I wasn't expecting, like, that salmon is amazing. You know, the tuna, I wasn't expecting that here. I wasn't expecting this here either. So there are many, many different things that anybody can have here. So everybody is welcome here.
It's hard to come here and not find something
Right.
you don't like. We do kind of cater to a large crowd. You know, we cover just about everybody here. You know, we basically take ingredients. We have all the stuff here.
Right.
You know, and maybe you have to add a small thing here to add a dish, but you still have the same ingredients, just making different products, and you can cater to a lot of people that way.
So look, everybody, I'm eating. I have food in my mouth, but it's all good. If you are in the area, or even if you're not in the area, come down here. Amazing things happening at DiMarco's, which you should. You gotta make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, like, comment, and share. Tell me, out of the dishes that we showed here today, which ones you are going to have when you come here, and you should have multiples, because I am a fan. Now, let me ask you guys, how can people find out more information about your restaurant?
You can find us on Facebook, DeMarco's Bistro and Cantina. You know, Instagram, we're there too, DeMarco's Bistro. We post everything current on there, everything we're doing, whether it's entertainment, menu items, changes, whatever.
We still got a landline. Call us direct.
Phone number. Do you remember it?
724-438-1611.
Boom, love it. Look, and you can also find a full listing for them on americasbestrestaurants.com. I'm gonna grab this monster right here. We're gonna sign off. We're gonna see you guys on the next one.